season of Overwatch is upon us. Season 2 just dropped a couple of days ago, and I'm your host for today, ML7, and I'll be talking about my tier list in Season 2 for ranked gameplay. Ana receiving a massive buff, Sleep Dart, cooldown reduction, decreased with like 1 second. I gotta be honest with you, chat. Ana is in B tier. I have an idea. I might make it work. I might sleep Doomfist, I might survive, but most of the times, you're just gonna get dived non-stop and you're not gonna enjoy the game. If you're really good at Ana, you have an idea on what to do, but you have to land the nades, you have to have proper ability usage, and it's going to be kind of hard to do so. Now, Ashe. I would put Ashe in B tier. Overwatch 2 with one less tank means that Ashe will land big TNTs into the enemies. If she has a pocket, she's gonna do a lot. I feel like Bob is actually a stronger ultimate in Overwatch 2 than in Overwatch 1. You might make her work if you're really good at her, but there are better options, definitely. Baptiste, of the huge buffs to DPSs and tanks and the huge buffs to supports, which are non-existent, means that there's a power creep in the support role in which supports with mobility will probably be better than other supports, because they can survive more. Baptiste has high survivability. He's good on some maps. I don't think you're necessarily gonna pick him as in I have an idea. You're gonna pick him if you can't play the other heroes in the tier list that he's in. But this said, I think he's still good. I think that if you pick Baptiste, you want to win. This is a wild take. Bastion with the recent buffs, especially to his ultimate, I think that he can work definitely in almost every... I'm kidding. He's in maybe B tier. You have to play around him. You can't just let the Bastion be. He needs resources. He's a resource-heavy DPS. I think his ultimate is not as useless as before, and the fact that he can go in turret form faster, right, in his form from 12 seconds to 10 seconds, it's good. I could definitely see this working. Brick doesn't have hypermobility, okay? Doesn't have hypermobility. She has mobility skill. And you're gonna play against Doomfist probably, against Tracer, against Sojourn. Probably gonna try to stay alive a lot. I think that Brick can work in some maps. I don't think that she is good. I think that you pick Brig if you have an idea. I think that a lot of people are sleeping on Brig. Okay? I'm not joking. I am not joking. Like, if you can't play the other picks that I said a little bit earlier, then playing Brig and putting her in B tier can probably work if the enemy team goes into you. I think I'm going to put Cassidy in C tier. He's a comfort pick. I don't know in what scenario you'd actually go for these for him, chat. Doomfist got about 10 buffs and 2 nerfs, I guess. So this totally made him S tier. If you're a good Doomfist player, you will absolutely decimate your way through rank. D.Va, chat. I think that D.Va is in a good spot. Against certain heroes, she can work. She's not OP. She's not an I have idea tier. She's in A tier. I want to win. I don't think that you're throwing if you play D.Va. I think that you want to win and you have an idea, but you will struggle against certain picks. For example, Roadhog kind of rolls you on some maps. Zarya, if she can get engaged, can kind of roll you, but she's solid overall. I'm missing a lot of echoes in my game, and the reason why is the following. I'm speculating that supports with high mobility, that we'll cover in a second, will be played. Which means that Echo will get a pocket. And if Echo gets a pocket, means that you gotta play with a certain support. So Echo might work, because you cannot catch that support. Doomfist can catch that support. You have high survivability. I think she's underrated. I will be putting her... I wanted to put her in B tier. Genji. So, chat, with Genji, what can I tell you is... Apart from his nerfs from earlier... He also was one of the heroes that benefited the most of the DPS passive that gave you speed boost and reload time, right? Reduced the reload time. The speed boost, though, was the part that mattered the most. In this case, I don't think that you don't care if you play Genji, but he's definitely a comfort pick. You can't just pick Genji right now without being good at him, really good at him, and try to make him work. I've been seeing a lot of Hanzas being played, chat. A lot of Hanzas, and one-shots will always be strong in a game like Overwatch, but it's Hanzo, dude. It's Hanzo. When you have other options, it's at the end of the day, it's Hanzo. I have seen them pop off with the right team comp if you play long-range poke and you want to go like somebody like Sojourn and Hanzo. I could see it work. But I don't think he's that weak either. I'm putting him in C tier. If you're cracked at Hanzo, definitely play Hanzo. Junker Queen is tricky because they buffed Junker Queen. Usually, she would be somewhere over here, chat. In the I don't care. But with the recent buff, I'm seeing her kind of can't work. This being said, I don't think that she is incredibly strong, but I don't think she's that weak either. I am going to put her in I have an idea tier because I feel like with the buff that she received that she gets more HP based on the bleed effect, right? She gets from 1 to 1.25 amplified healing, something like that. I don't know, numbers, stats, stuff like that. I think she can actually work, dude. I think she can actually work. Junkrat. I don't think he's like the best option. He's really annoying to play against. I'm putting him between A or B tier, and this is for ranked. I wouldn't put him in B tier. I am not going to be upsetty spaghetti if I have a Junkrat in my team. I'm moving him to A tier. In uncoordinated environments, a Junkrat can take control over the entire lobby. If you want to get some easy dubs as DPS, I really recommend playing Junkrat. Kiriko. Some quality of life changes in Season 2 with the teleport. If you hold the key, you teleport instantly. You also, Suzu delay cast animation is a little bit shorter, so it feels more fluid. You have auto wall climb. They nerfed the ultimate from getting your cooldowns 3 times faster to only 2 times faster. And Kitsune Rush right now, that gave before 50% speed boost, now gives you only 30%. So it's more of a Kitsune Stroll or a Kitsune Walk rather than a Kitsune Rush. They didn't do anything to her TP though. And this still keeps her in S tier. Kiriko is probably the most slippery support, apart from the next one, that you can possibly play against right now. She is definitely S tier and the ultimate is still good. Kiriko is an S tier support. The second S tier support is Lucio. Lucio is still ridiculously strong. If you're good at wall riding, you're gonna enjoy it, dude. You're gonna enjoy it. You can isolate enemies, you have pick potential, speed boost is good, boops are huge. Okay, Mei is a little bit tricky. I remember mid-season patch that I put Mei in A tier. And that was a mistake because I underestimated how much people want to play her and how much better options do you have. Now, this being said, I still think that she can work. I have a feeling on certain maps she's annoying. The slow 50% slow when she all over you, she's strong. I am gonna put her in B tier. Mugsy! Queen is here. Muxie's here. Muxie's an A tier support. Hyper mobility meta for supports. Hyper mobility meta for supports. Muxie is A tier. If you're good with org mobility, she's so hard to kill, dude. So hard to kill. Moira. Moira has a big escape, but she doesn't bring that much to the table. So I don't think she's a throw pick because she has survivability. You can make her work. I don't think you kind of want to, this is the thing, like you kind of want to win if you play Moira, but you don't bring that much to the table. So with this being said, I'm going to put her in B tier. It's not necessarily that you have an idea, as in you have an idea to carry with Moira and become a TikTok Moira, or maybe that's your idea, become a TikTok Moira and go behind them. But there's one thing for sure that you will not do with Moira if you play her right. You will probably not die. You will not die if you use the Fade right. And right now, when everybody's gonna try to chase you around, Fade to escape is gonna be super good. Orisa. Tank right now is rock, paper, scissors. That's literally how tank gameplay is right now. And Orisa is definitely one of the strongest tanks in this rotation. Orisa directly counters Roadhog, and Roadhog is also really strong. I'm putting Orisa in A tier. I think Orisa is super good. I don't think she's better than Doomfist because she lacks mobility, and in a hyper mobility meta, I think you can outmaneuver her quite well, but she's definitely strong. If I think about it, nah, I'm not moving it, dude. Nah, Farah is C tier. I'm sorry. Ramatra. Ooh, this is going to be the hardest part of this because a lot of people have been saying that Ramatra is really weak. I think that a lot of players probably don't realize that you cannot learn a new ultra complicated hero in 2 hours. So the hero just got released a couple of days ago. On paper, he's Kit is incredibly strong on paper. Now, add 50 hours to him, 100 hours, guides, tests, a lot of stuff, and I feel like with a certain supporting composition, he can work. I would say that Blizzard should play it safe and not buff him when he's going to be available and competitive. I think that if you build a team around him to just pocket him, he will actually be good. Now, I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to put him in B tier alongside Junker Queen. Reaper is complicated, because I feel like Reaper, and I'm going to put him, I'm thinking, he's not S tier, he's not D tier, he's not a comfort pick. He's between A tier and B tier. Now, the thing with Reaper is that he actually works against every tank to a certain extent. Would you have better options? Maybe, but I'm putting him in A tier. I think that Reaper is actually really strong. If you don't want to focus the tanks, you can, this is for ranked. You can just TP into the backline, try to kill somebody like pew, 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 and then fade back to your team. Plus, speed boost from Lucio with Reaper. Mwah. Kitsune Rush with Reaper. Mwah. Good. I like him. I like him. Okay, Reinhardt, where am I going to put you, buddy? Where am I going to put you, buddy? Now, Reinhardt isn't I have an idea tier. He is B tier. He's not like the worst pick ever. He's not an I don't care pick. He is very needy. He can work kind of on some maps. Maybe I just play with a lot of good Reinhardts. But the reason why I'm putting him in B tier is the following. Junker Queen and Ramatra are relatively new heroes, while Reinhardt is one of the oldest heroes in the game. I think he was on release. Which means that you will play Brawl team compositions. Which means that for Reinhardt players, they're going to be like, Hammer, 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 I'm so good, Hammer, Shatter. Bro, seriously? Just because of this, because I think people will be confused as to what to do against him. We're going to go Brawl versus Brawl. I might put him in B tier if you're good with Reinhardt. So this is a ranked tier list, and if you're good with these heroes, if you're not good with him, then C tier, because he's too goddamn needy. Roadhog. Okay, Roadhog, A tier. Reason why I'm not putting Roadhog in S tier is because from the previous tier list, we've seen Roadhog getting hard countered by a certain tank, which is Orisa. Orisa is very strong against Roadhog. He's A tier, he's very annoying, but if anything goes Orisa, you're gonna have a hard time. Sigma. On some maps, he's good, he's strong. I don't think you're throwing. I think you want to win if you play Sigma. I think you want to win if you play Sigma. He's... Mwah. I'm loving a Sigma in my team, dude. So good. And now Sojourn. So Sojourn got some huge nerfs coming in Season 2. Which means that she can do... One of the nerfs means that she can do 195 damage with a charged railgun. Well, the problem is that there's a hero that can damage boost. Plus 5 damage is nothing. So, I'm sorry, Blizzard, but Sojourn is still S tier. She has mobility, the one-shot is still kind of there. She has her slow is stronger than Ramatra's slow, dude. Sojourn gaming again in Season 2. I think that although she's a little bit weaker in theory, this is not enough to move her away from S tier. I think she's the best DPS in the game at the moment, even in Season 2, even with all the nerfs going in. And I hope I'm wrong. Better utility out of these ones. This is easy. Comfort pick. You see me play Soldier 76 a lot when I play DPS. He's just a comfort pick for me. I don't think... His sprint is okay, his flank is okay, but you can outmaneuver him kind of easily. His ultimate is... meh. Yeah, nah, I'm sorry. C tier. He has a gun and he shoots. I'm sorry, it's 2022. Has the gun and shoots. Has a bow and shoots. Has a rocket launcher and shoots. Genji was a little bit complicated, but yeah. Sombra. Sombra is a direct counter to Doomfist. But she receives some huge nerfs. And the biggest nerf that I take into consideration here is the nerf that you cannot hack the same target again for like, what, 8 seconds or something like that. This being said, I think she can still work. I'm putting her in B tier. If she would be able to hack the same target over and over and over again, she would be S or A tier. But I'm gonna play it safe, and she's in B tier. Let's talk about Symmetra, chat. I would have put Symmetra in comfort pick, but because they increased the rate at which you get your beam charged up, and the fact that you can charge your beam off shields, she's B tier. I'm sorry. I gotta have a Sim in my team, dude. She is so underrated. I've played against some pretty good Symmetras. I think you can make her work on certain maps. Obviously, playing with other heroes might be better, and she has like some counters, right? But I think that people should try Symmetra a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna move Torbjorn. This is for ranked gameplay, okay, chat? Ranked gameplay. Torbjorn A tier. I don't care, dude. I don't care. Torbjorn A tier, same principle as Junkrat. A good Torb can take over control of the game. Torbjorn turret is good. The ultimate, his comes all over Kiriko's ultimate. He's pretty hard to kill with his E. I like him. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I'm gonna put Tracer in A tier. Nah, A tier. Tracer has always been a staple of Overwatch. I would rather honestly have a Torbjorn or a Junkrat than a Tracer in my team, but I think she's A tier. She's a very safe pick, and especially playing against Kiriko, Lucio, and stuff, like, she has that mobility that even if she doesn't seem to do that much, she's actually super impactful. And there's one big thing that a lot of people are forgetting when they think about Tracer. Tracer is one of the very few DPS heroes in the game that can force points without actually being needed in the team fight. For example, on Icon Wall second point, you can just let your Tracer push the payload while your team is in the castle and she can follow up with dashes. You can force point on King of the Hill with Tracer until your teammate walks in. So this is why Tracer is A tier. Widowmaker, on some maps she's good, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to put her in. Apart from Circuit Royale and Junkertown, she's not that good, chat. She's not that good. I have an idea. You're not going to take control over the lobby. She's a comfort pick. Widowmaker is a comfort pick going in Season 2. Especially against hypermobility. Like, Sojourn's just better. I'm sorry. She's C tier. Winston, if you're good with him, I think that Winston can still work. I don't know if I'm going to put him in B tier or A tier. I'm going to keep it safe and put him actually in A tier. I've seen some pretty good Winstons. I think his kit is pretty easy to play around. And now I'm ready for everybody to cry, but I don't care about this. Ball is a throw pick. Going in Season 2, they need to think about Ball and what he can do. I don't care about what you're going to say that, I know somebody, Mr. Streamer, that has 10,000 hours on Ball in Star 500. Okay, you know what you're going to do if you play Ball? You're going to go in Ball form, and you're going to go through them. Wee! I barely did damage, and my team is dead. Hypermobility. If you would be able to transform faster from hamster to ball form, then he might actually be work. He has hypermobility, but he might work. They need to look at him and maybe change the stances a little bit more and how fast you do this. Okay, Zarya Gaming. I feel like, I shouldn't say, I'm sorry to say this. Zarya is A tier. I don't care. Zarya is good against certain heroes. Is good in ranked against certain heroes. I love having a Zarya in my team from time to time. I love having a Zarya. You can play Zarya against Roadhog. You can play Zarya against Diva. Again, tank picks are rock, paper, scissors, okay? Like, if you have Hog and you go Orisa, Roadhog can play the game. If on certain maps you have Diva and Zarya and the game is close, okay, close corridors, and you don't need high ground, then Zarya is strong. Now, let's talk about Zenyatta a little bit, because he's good on some map. Chat. Oh, my God. Fine. C tier. He's a comfort pick. I am starting to see a lot of players starting to play Zenyatta again, and if we go into a Ramatra meta, he should be okay against them because he has range, he has poke and stuff, but he's just gonna get eaten alive by everybody. Imagine you play Widowmaker and you get dived. Now imagine that you play Zenyatta and you get dived. I put Zenyatta in C tier, okay? Zenyatta is in C tier.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.